Happy birthday, Nintendo 64. You turned 20 today. 20. Shit, I'm getting old.
Mad Mikeey Gaming.
G'day all you mad gamers, Mad Mikeey here again with your daily show of In All Honesty, where we go through today's beautiful news and I just give you a bit of an honest spin and my thoughts on the whole thing. Don't forget, if you like it, give us a thumbs up like Buddy Christ. If you don't know who Buddy Christ is, I feel sorry for you. And don't forget to comment below if you agree, if you disagree, if you've got other thoughts, if there's anything else you want to talk about. Let's have a chat. I'm having a great day today. Got a few new followers who I've been having really good chats with. And in the first bit of news today, we have Firewatch back in the news today, other than it being released on the Xbox One the other week. Campo Sano and Good Universe are teaming up together to make games and movies. What does that mean? I really hope it means that they make a Firewatch game. I think that has a lot of potential. I really do. Just the acting and the actual script that Campo Santo did by themselves is amazing. And if you've got like a big studio behind you, I think that's going to be, I think it should benefit both parties on that. So you're going to have Campo Santo obviously getting a lot more exposure as an indie sort of developer, and then you've got the movies and whatnot that and the money that they're going to make. And obviously they've got the foundries there for games coming out. So I'm really looking forward to whatever collaboration it is that they're putting out there. And also in some other really sort of not gaming related news, we have news that there's going to start being a Minecraft novel series coming out. News from the Mojang blog is that they are starting to get some writers and some actually really big, heavy hitting writers behind them to start getting some novels going out for Minecraft. And the big hitter that I'm talking about is Max Brooks, the author behind Zombie Survival Guide, and he's probably a lot more well known for, although I did actually like the movie that they made. Now, he also made World War Z, very epic story and whatnot, so it's going to be actually really interesting to see what they do. They do have a general concept behind it, and I quote, "The book is going to be called Minecraft the Island, where our hero is stranded on an island in unfamiliar territory and must adapt and overtake." So it's going to be interesting to actually see if they go towards kids, young adults, or adults. Could go either way. I mean, obviously, Minecraft, the story by Telltale, has been quite a hit. Not that I've actually played it. I am, like, if it comes out really cheap, I'll probably end up picking that up. But at the moment, it doesn't really interest me. I do not have, unfortunately, a creative bone in my body, so I've never got into the whole Minecraft thing. I did order it once, but I got it for like $5. But when I'd ordered it, paid the money, blah, 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 I got an email back saying, "Oh, we actually don't have any stock." I'm like, well, what's the point of selling me and taking my money if you don't have it in stock? Thanks, Harvey Norman. But yeah, look, is that something that you'd be interested in? I know I do actually read a lot of the, well, I buy. I don't read. I've actually got all of the Assassin's Creed novels. I've started reading the first one, but I've only started it. But being a hoarder, collector that I am, I've got them all, except for the new Jacob and Evie one, which I'm looking forward to. But in the last bit of the news today, if I had alcohol, I would pull it out because this might very well be a long talk. IGN is doing an exclusive, unfiltered sort of series with former CEO of Sony Entertainment, Jack Tretton, nicely known as Jackie T, as the guys at Kind of Funny actually call him. And just as a little sort of teaser they put out on the site, they were talking about what he thought about the PlayStation Vita and why he thinks it's failed. Now, let me just read you firstly what he's actually said. And I quote, sorry, I have to read it off over here. "Now, I don't work there anymore. I think internally it was. This is a great machine. It's just too late. The world has shifted to portable devices that aren't dedicated gaming machines. The former CEO went on to highlight the successes of the Vita's predecessor, noting the PlayStation Portable was effective in not only bringing console-like experience to handheld, but also putting in older gamers. Unlike PSP, however, Vita released at a time when interest in such a device was on a major decline, thanks to the rise in popularity of gaming on smartphones and tablets. As such, Tretton looks back on PlayStation Vita as a nice machine that launched at a time when very few people needed a dedicated portable service. Jackie T, you see this thing? I love it. You know what the problem with this thing is? It's not because I'm friggin' playing too many bloody iPhone games or Android games. Who plays, like seriously, who plays serious iPhone, Android games? Absolutely bloody no one. You know, the problem with this beautiful system, which doesn't turn on because I haven't charged it. You see all these games that I've bought? I can't bloody play them because there's no space to play them on. First, when you bring it out, you get a 4 gig bloody proprietary memory card, which fits, maybe 5-6 games. Then you have to go out and you have to buy a bigger one. Okay, that's fine. But the problem is you can't interchange these things without changing your bloody logins and restarting the whole friggin' thing. You guys fucked up with the whole memory card by making us buy a proprietary. And I'm putting up a few sort of things here, a few examples of the prices and the ridiculous prices compared to if you didn't. Now, if you had actually just made it universally your micro SD cards for the memory, this would sell like bloody hotcakes. The price was right, the gaming prices are right, the console quality stuff that you put on there is amazing, but I don't want to spend $250 on a console and then have to spend an extra $150 so that I can play the games. It's just ridiculous. That is where you lost the consumers, guys. That is where you lost your fan base. Now, I'm very passionate about this, and you talk about handheld gaming being on a decline. Have you seen the Nintendo 3DS lately? It's still selling, and it's still popular. You go to PAX, you go to any gamers convention, any pop culture, you will see people walking around with a 3DS. Why? Because they got the great idea that if you walk around, you get things. Not that I condone that, but you can put whatever memory card you want in there so you can fit whatever games. Now, you've actually gone on and say, and Jack, obviously, I know you are no longer at Sony, so a lot of these new decisions aren't yours, but PlayStation has never really given anything memory-wise. I know there's cutting costs to try and make everything competitive, but the PlayStation 3, when it started, that was way too expensive. But then you just hit the stride. You hit the perfect price point with the Vita. Everybody was happy, and then they saw the price and the restrictions of the memory cards. That is why your PlayStation Vita failed. So, do us all a favour, make a PlayStation Vita 2 or whatever you want to call it, Osiris, Neo, whatever the hell you want to call it, and let people put their own micro SD cards in there, and this will be the greatest handheld console. You will beat the 3DS, I promise you. But that is it for today's show, and let me know if you agree or disagree with anything that I've said today. I'm happy to have a conversation with you. And also, guys, the cosplayer of the day is a really cool chick who I frequently talk to on Instagram, on Facebook. Her name's Yeliz. She's a very, very, very talented cosplayer. She does a lot of family outing things. She goes to the Royal Melbourne Hospital, so she actually donates a lot of her time to It's a really good need. So guys, check her out. She's amazing. That's all I'm going to say. So guys, I hope you have a really great day and I hope to hear from you soon. Of course, that big heavy hitter name that I'm talking about is Max Brook. He's actually behind Zombie Survival Guide. Come on. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Max Brooks behind Survival Horror Guide. Can't even still say it. Max Brooks, Zombie Survival Guide. And the big hitter that I'm talking about is Max Brooks. He's the author of Zombie...